Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Yeah, I figured out off camera what you need to do is pull these suckers up and then attach these two things to the back while twisting the legs around. That's the only way you can get the feet to go straight. And even then it's a little hard to do. So hopefully that explains it. And if not, you could probably find a video better than mine on here. Anyway, after that, essentially, if we can get everything back to normal here, well, here's his hands right here. As you could see, his blades are in and everything. Then what you do is you bring this part down, and I believe that, well, of course that's his head. What you need to do is you need to bring his head up. Basically, you got to put this up, this part here. You need to bring this up, snap it in, and then there should be like a little attachment. You hear like a little click. There should be like a little click, a little attachment. Yeah, this thing here is like a little clip right here. This thing. I don't know if you could see that very well. Right in there is like a little click. You may not hear it click, but as soon as you get that in, you should be able to almost be done with him. And then, come on. And then, I think, everything rotated up. Arms are up, I believe. Like I said. And then these two things in the back come around. Lift his head up. I think he's supposed to be up. And then he's got these two little swords. These two little swords here. So, if you want to, you can take those out. If you can, and obviously they're putting plastic within plastic. Again, good idea by Hasbro, I will give them that. And then the swords are supposed to go in his hands, like so. And, whoops. Let's get that standing up a little bit. There you go. There's Wheeljack in robot mode, Autobot mode, if you will. Again, a little bit more trickier, not as sturdy as the originals or the reissues, as you could see. I'm sorry if it was a little off kilter in the first part. Again, it's my first time transforming this. It's not like the other ones that I've shown in the past. It's my first time doing this, so yeah, there you go. Wheeljack in robot form. And again, like I said, I really like how they kind of kept it very close to G1, even in robot mode. If the robot mode will even stay up. And they expect 5-year-olds to figure this out. But yeah, I like how they kind of kept it very close to the original in many ways. So now again, let's get the other sword here. Now you're probably wondering exactly how do you get it back into transformation mode, into robot mode. Well, that's easy. That's probably easier said than done. But essentially what you need to do, let's take his swords off and we'll put them to the sides here. And essentially what you need to do, you need to get the legs flat first, I believe. Then you need to loosen that up. Then this is just my way of doing it, folks. You probably have a different way of doing it. I don't know. Okay, then you gotta. This is the one tricky part. You always gotta make sure you slip this down. And again, like I said, they expect 5-year-olds or even younger, or a little older to figure this out. Heck, even I can't figure it out. There we go. Again, you got to make sure you get that sliding down. It's easier said than done. And then I think, yeah, you attach it back like so. And you lift this back up. Pull this back out. Put these back down, these two little things that hook in there. It's hard for me to get into position to do this. Again, and then you slip these. Let me read the instructions just in case I get this right. You basically gotta get the arms back into position as if it was in car mode again. Which again, like I say, is easier said than done, especially for somebody that's never transformed a prime figure before. I'm sure Optibottomus and Ball Matrix have. And I give them all the credit in the world if I have the patience to do that. Alright, there we go. You gotta actually pull this window part out. That's one thing I should have mentioned. You gotta pull the window part out on each of them, so on each side, and then snap it back in on each side. So I'll say this, it's real challenging. They make it a challenge even for an adult. There we go. Connect that, make sure that's connected. And then try your best to get the windows back, everything back into place when you first bought it. Which means you got to get the windows on top of the thing. You gotta make sure they line up with it. There we go. Well, again, you gotta make sure they line up with it. You also got to make sure the fist are inside, so how that works I'll never know. There we go. And oh crud. There we go. Back into robot mode. Easier said than done. I mean, back into car mode. And easier said than done. And then if you want the added effect, they said you could add the, I guess they said you could add the knives in here somewhere. I guess for added effect, if you wanted it, they said you could add the knives. Guess they got a little attached. Oh yeah, of course. I'm sorry, I'm off camera though. I'm sorry about that. But to say you can add the knives, but basically like for added effect, you know. Oh yeah, they got the little pegs in here you could do it with, I'm guessing. But anyway, if you want to add, it's basically supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be like that, folks. With the thing. That's what it's supposed to be. If I'm trying to read it correctly. Yeah, it's supposed to be like something like you're supposed to connect them or something, I don't know. It's supposed to be like, you know, connecting, like right here. I see what it is. You're supposed to connect it, I think. Yeah, they got something here for you to connect to. It looks like it. Yeah, they do. They have so. Okay, they got these little things here, these little holes. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's a little hole there. You can see right through it. You got these little pegs here in the robot mode, in the vehicle mode, and you're supposed to peg them very carefully. Well, as best you can. In there. There we go. There's one. And then get the other one. And there's two, and that's supposed to be his attack mode in vehicle mode. His attack vehicle mode right there, folks. And that's supposed to be his attack vehicle mode. So, yeah. But if you don't want to do that and just want to leave in vehicle mode, that's fine too. But anyway, that was my two-part video review on Transformers Prime Wheeljack. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I give Hasbro a lot of credit for making this one very reminiscent of G1. I really suggest picking this up if you want to. And if you like a challenge, transforming him to robot mode and back is quite a challenge. And again, like I said, they expect 5-year-olds and up to do this easily. They got another thing coming. So, thank you all for watching. Comment down below in either one of these parts. And this will be in a playlist version, don't worry. And thank you all for watching. There will be a jazz one coming very soon. And it might be in 2 parts as well by Monday. But until then, take care. God bless. And I'll talk to you all later.